Guys, you want to see something interesting? I want to play this thing called 5-dimensional chess with multiverse time travel. It's chess, but it's in 5 dimensions. And I've been hooked on this for like the past week or so. And I wanted to play it. I wanted to show you guys on stream. I want to play 5-dimensional chess. The rules of 5D chess with multiverse time travel are generalized from the rules of ordinary chess. The 5D in the name refers to the 2 spatial dimensions, a 3rd unused spatial dimension, a 4th dimension representing time, and a 5th dimension representing parallel timelines. When pieces travel to the past, paradoxes are avoided by using a branching timeline system. So you can use your pieces to move them to the past and the future, and you can also have like multiple universes. So let me show you examples. Is it this one? Yes, here we go. Here is our board, and here's everything in the past. So in the past, I had moved my rook from this spot to this spot here. He had moved his king to the center. I moved my king into the center, and then he moved his king to here. So using this board and using our path, how exactly can we mate this guy in one? If we put him in check, that doesn't do anything because he could just move out of check, and that's not mate in one. Put him in check here. Can't really do anything. Nothing, you know, he just moves out of the way. So here's how we made him. We take our rook and we move it to here. Now I know what you're saying. Tyler, how is this checkmate if it isn't even check? Well, you see, what you can do after beating a puzzle is that you can do this. And you can see that the rook is actually, in fact, checking his king few turns in the past. And his king in the past cannot move. So I'm always attacking that king. So the next move always results in me taking his king and winning the game. And that's how you win. You just take one king. And I take that king in the past, and that's how it's done. Let's learn about how some other stuff works. Let's try some knight tactics so you understand. We have a knight little thing here. The way the knight moves in normal chess is 2 spaces in one direction and 1 space in another. It just so happens that that direction can also be into the past. So if I move my knight to here, he's not currently in check. But what's going to happen is that if he tries to move his king anywhere, my knight will be moving 2 spaces forward and 1 into the past, taking his king in the past. So yeah, we're taking that king and we win. Let's try a bishop tactic. Same with the bishop. The bishop can move exactly 2 directions at the same time. It just so happens that that direction can be back in time. So if I move my bishop to here and submit it, you will see that the 2 directions are going to be forward and back in time, which is just an advanced diagonal. So in the same way that the knight and rook are taking the past king, we have a bishop taking the past king. So you might notice a pattern that like the biggest way to win is taking a king in the past. That's not always the case. Sometimes you are able to mate them on the board, maybe fork 2 kings at once. That doesn't make any sense yet. I'll explain more shortly. But you're starting to get an idea with the moving pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into a game just against the computer so you guys can understand how a game goes. Definitely playing against a computer. I'm probably doing a regular CPU, let's be real. And you might be saying, well, holy shit, that's so much to keep track of if there's like checks in the past and checks in different timelines, which I haven't even seen yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a small board just so it's easier to understand everything that's going on. I could do an 8x8 board. I will do it eventually, but this is more just so you guys can kind of try to catch up to everything. So I'm whites in this 5x5 board. They are black. And we're just going to play some chess moves, try to take their pieces, and it's going to play out for, like normal chess for a bit until we get to the time where it may be necessary to go into the past. So if I want to already, I can take most of my pieces, or some of my pieces, and move them in the past. Can't say I exactly want to, though, in all honesty. So I think what I'd rather do is just trade queens. Let's get some pieces and maybe get my king involved. And now the computer has made a move. They have moved their king back in time to knock out my queen, creating a parallel board. So this is new to you guys, this parallel board. This is just an alternate dimension. Now, what's cool about this board's really interesting now. Now, I don't have to win both games. I just have to win any one of these games. If I win in any one of these games, I'm considered to have won the whole match. So I'm going to try to develop my rook and try to move up there to get him going. So he's moved his bishop out. I think that's a free bishop for me. I appreciate the sacrifice. And then I also have to move this board. I have to move on both boards that are the furthest in the future. How'd the parallel board get created? His king moved back in time, and then that created a diverging universe. So notice that there's no king on this board. That's still legal because you win by making it so that your opponent is unable to move at all. As long as he's unable to move, I win. And that doesn't necessarily require a king. Now, this dude moved the knight to here. So he moved it 2 over and 1 into the parallel dimension. So good for you. You saved your knight for now. You will not see the end of this. However, I can take my knight and move it to this parallel dimension to knock out his rook. Bam. Got him. Fucking fool. How did he not see that? Oh, God, shit. That's right. He's got a rook there as well. But it's okay. I was planning for that because now what I can do is his pawn is mine. He no longer has a defender on that, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, let's see if I can also get more pieces up here because this is the place where I win. He has 2 kings. If I'm attacking both of them at the same time, I win. And he has no chance. So what I think I'm going to do is move this up here. Now there's 3 boards. One without that knight, and then one with the knight in here. So now there's 2 boards with the double king setup. Oh, he's fled with the king. There's now 3 kings on one board. Hold on, can I get a bishop up there by chance? I actually cannot cause a kingpin, but I can try to wreak havoc here. So what I will do is actually move here. Like so. And then I have to move back here as well. Ooh, actually, I'm not even going to do that. So the move you have to do is the one that's most furthest back, left to right. So we're going to do this over here. Do I want to... Can I move forward in time or across dimensions? It doesn't look like it. It looks like this rook has to move from within here. I'm not sure how I want to move it. Maybe up to here. I'll try that. I might get eaten, though. We'll see. Lots of moves going on. He pushed up the pawn. Oh, and I'm in check. His bishop here is checking my king in the past. So I must eliminate his bishop or I immediately lose. So, goodbye to that. However, I think his knight may potentially end me if I'm not careful. A little worrisome. Let's try to... Holy shit, this is difficult. I got 3 moves to make right now. I'm worried about that knight. So what I should probably try to do is set up some way to be able to capture his knight in a parallel dimension. It would probably have to be with a king or a knight move. I think it's with this. This is probably fine. Okay, this knight move is most likely fine. It's a check. That would probably save me. He may even come into here. I could probably move over like that. So that gets me safe for in the future. And I'll check him here and I'll also check him here. Those are my moves. Okay, shit. I did not expect him to... Oh, he had a rook there that he was able to leap over. Alright, so my rook got eaten. That's fine. I can live with it. I still got a couple good boards on my side. So I have 4 moves to make now. No biggie. I think I want to get more pieces up here. Like this one. To over here. Yeah, so we bring him into the game. For a double rook attack. And then over here... I might... bring the king somewhere. I might do that. Maybe the king's coming down? No. It's not a great move. I think on this board, I just want to protect my knight. Something simple. And then on this board, I just don't have any fantastic moves. I think what I'm just going to do is push my pawn for now. Oh, he's on the assault. And I'm in check. He's attacking a king of the past. So hopefully, yes, I can take his knight. This is what I was preparing for. Fuck that knight. Because otherwise I had no way out. Oh, but I got a big move up here. He moved his rook so I can do a 3-way king check. All I need to do is survive 1 more turn, and then I guarantee to get one of these kings. So it's looking lights out for this guy. Let me just make sure he has no way to get me. Let's, oh boy. What do I do with this king? Maybe a bishop move just to save time? Yeah, this looks pretty safe. Let's go here. No, he had a knight there! How did I not see? The classic 2 dimensions up, 1 to the side move. I thought I had him. It is not over yet. Oh, God. That's a strong knight move. Wait, but now down here. Wait, hold on. Can anything get me? Here he has 2 kings pinned. So I need to go his rook check here. And it's possibly a king pin. What about... is there anything that can take me? Anything at all? Not this pawn. Not that knight, because that's 3 away. These rooks can only go 3 dimensions in the same square. So that one's safe. There's no rooks on here. All right, let's just make some useless moves then in the meantime. King going here. Well, it's got to be safe. It's got to be safe. Maybe just a random knight move to here. Okay, then over here, just a random king move. Keep it safe. And then I might simultaneously just check him. Just in case that somehow this board is able to help out over here. I don't want that to happen. Yes, we got it. That's a guaranteed win. The double king pin. We're attacking this king, and if it moves, we get this king. That is a victory. So, this was the entire game. 4 dimensions, lots of time travel. And that's how a game generally looks. Let's play against their strong AI on a small board so we don't have to focus on way too much. Apparently, this AI is supposed to be good, so let's test it out. I got my classic pawn opening here. I think I might once again go for the queen exchange. It's always a good time. I should submit that. And then we're going to move our bishop into this area. Control this diagonal. He's got a bishop there. Then I'm going to push the pawn now that his bishop's here. But he's just going to move it back. So I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I want to diverge. No, I'm still going to push the pawn. Screw it. Yeah, it's back. That's fine. Not a big deal. Let's get this guy into play here. All right. This looks good to me. I think I got to take with a knight. Yeah, my bishop's protected. No, I can take with a rook. So a couple takes going on. I got an easy take here. That's definitely the reason I moved the knight back. 100%. Let's take our rook, move it over to this file. Rook come up here. What can I do about that? I think I could pick up... Ooh. Ooh, I gotta be careful. This is some dangerous shit here. His rook wants to take this knight, and I'm not having a good time. I can't really just simply move this. Unless if I move this here, and then I move this knight out. There we go. This is my move. Because if he takes my knight, my rook from the other dimension will come over to snipe it. So it's fine. Okay, I don't really care about that. I take this rook every time. Oh, that's a take for him. And, uh-oh. That's an old check. Shit, how did I not see that? Of course, duh. Damn it. AI. That's a shame. Yeah, no moves. All right, I gotta beat this AI. Gotta beat it. All right, let's try a different move. Queen pawn. Yeah, AI beat me 4 turns in the past. All right, let's open up the center. Very nice. I got a clean shot on his king and a free knight. Ooh, okay. Hopefully he's not... Oh, is he hitting a king in the past? Shit. I fell for the classic... Wait. No, I got a queen. I'm blind. I thought I was screwed, but dude just blundered his queen. So this board is kind of fine for me. I think I will take this with the knight, because if he takes, I got queen coming up here and he's mated. Okay. Smart to not take. But now I can't move the knight. I think I'll get my king out of here so we can't do some sort of cross-dimensional check. Sacrificing the knight in the process? I think I'll just do this. Take it. And, oh, I cannot easily mate. Alright, let's advance on the pawn then. Damn you, rook. Wait, what? Nice! Alright, we didn't even need to diverge. They just, clearly when there's one board, I've got the upper hand on the AI. So that seems to be the play. Okay, let's try their aggressive AI then, because why not? They're aggressive strong, probably the strongest AI of them all. Alright, well this did me well last time. This is a pretty good move. If I can beat this, then I'll be pretty happy. I'll be pretty happy. Alright, so he can't queen check. But he can send his bishop to the past. Now we're talking. Alright, that's a piece here. Alright, he's coming with the knight to here. I think I'll take this pawn, because that's the defender on the knight. He's got a trade. That's... do I care? I got a rook here. Like, holy shit. I'm going to even promote that to a queen? Yes, please. Hopefully that knight doesn't do anything. Oh, the knight is going to be able to snipe my queen. So things are going to get real tricky. Unless if I check him here. So there's no snipe. Oh! I casually got the double check. There's no stopping it. In the present and in the past. With 3 queens in total. A good setup. Alright, hold on. Let's create some games then. Let's create a public match. Yeah, let's create a public match. Just a small board. That way I could probably keep track of everything. And anyone who wants to join can join. So, this move is tried and true. I've yet to see anyone counter the queen pawn push. Yeah, honestly, this might be a better video game. You gotta press, yeah, submit. Okay. Was Timeline Invasion? Don't know, but I could check it out eventually. 5D chess interesting? It is interesting. It's quite a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm interesting that the knight is coming back in the center. I will take it every time. I think they were trying to do what the AI did, but one turn earlier? Alright, so he's got to take there. I think I'm going to push my pawn to threaten his queen. A little bit. Oh, to the past it goes. Gotta be careful here. Oh, or not. Okay, or you could just take the pawn. I mean, queen trade. Fine, fine, fine. I'm game for a queen trade. I do lose a pawn. Potentially. No, I'm guaranteed to lose a pawn. Unless I push this. He's got some strong moves, actually. I think I should have did a diverging timeline. That was a mistake. Alright, so he has decided on the take. Well, I'm definitely going to take here, then. Pretty much always. So if he takes with bishop, I gotta... Oh, bishop to the past? Bishop to the past. That's a pretty strong bishop, potentially. I'm going to do the same move. Same take. Because it's a strong take. But can I do anything in the past? Not really. Or across dimensions. I think I still take. And I submit. Alright, what strategies do you have for me? He's got a bishop to here. That looks like a free bishop. Well, not a free bishop. If he moves his king... Don't listen to me. I do have to take, though. Otherwise, I do lose my bishop. This is more defensive. Oh, here's the move. Here's the move. That's a check. And now he cannot move his king to here. He cannot move his king to take here. Ooh. That's a shame. That's a bummer, buddy. That's a bummer. Yep, I planned that. Cannot take the bishop now. You can take the pawn. That's, you know, that's fine, I suppose. So I got some pretty good moves, right? I got a knight takes here for a check. Hold on, wait a second. I can take rooks in both dimensions. Rook here and a queen here. This is just huge. I don't know what he would want to do, but that's looking really bad. That's game, actually. Wow. Yeah, this king can go nowhere. In both boards, I think he's shafted. Well, can he not go here? Oh, and we're checking in the past. The bishop is checking in the past. And the queen is checking all the way back here. That's how he can't win. It all makes sense now. All right. Okay, this is fun. Let's do more of these then.